त्रिपाठी जी, बैंक मैनेजर को वीसी ऑफिस में क्यों लेकर आए हो?
वीसी सर, ये सारे बैक बेंचर मैटलैब सीखना चाहते हैं, लेकिन हमारे पास मैटलैब का पेड वर्जन नहीं है। तो सरकार, हम आपसे विनती करते हैं कि आप इनको फ्री में मैटलैब सिखाने का कोई जुगाड़ करिए।
देखो त्रिपाठी जी, मैटलैब का क्रैक वर्जन डाउनलोड कर लेंगे, मेरे पास पड़ा भी होगा, देख लेंगे। लेकिन हमारे पास मैटलैब सिखाने के लिए कोई टीचर नहीं है, और ये विलायती टीचर इंग्लिश में पढ़ाते हैं। इन बैक बेंचर के समझ में भी नहीं आएगा।
व्हाट इज द मैटर हियर? हाँ,
ये बैक बेंचर
अच्छा,
मैटलैब सीखना चाहते हैं, और ये चाहते हैं कि आप फ्री में पढ़ाएं और हिंदी में। लेकिन मैंने बता दिया है कि आप हिंदी में
लेकिन
नहीं
मुझे हिंदी आता है।
आपने कब सीखी?
ये इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, ठीक है? मैं मैटलैब सिखाएगा, लेकिन मेरा एक शर्त है। शरत? कैसा शरत सरकार? तुम्हें वीडियो पूरा देखना पड़ेगा, चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब करना पड़ेगा। हम सब्सक्राइब जरूर करेंगे।
Hi, my name is Jatish Kumar and today we are going to talk about grammar of Matlab. So, MATLAB के बारे में हम ये बात पहले कर चुके हैं कि MATLAB is like a super powered calculator that allows you to write program, okay? And its full form is Matrix Laboratory. Now we can utilize MATLAB's online version. If you don't have application, okay, this is the link, okay. All you need to Google MATLAB online and you have to create your account and you will get 20 hours of free MATLAB per month, okay. Now today we are going to talk about grammar of MATLAB, about its symbols and essential functions, okay. These symbols and functions serve as a comprehensive reference for the core building blocks of the language. For every entry, I will provide you a detailed breakdown of the code reasoning explaining each part so that you can confidently understand and use them in MATLAB, okay. So first of all, we need to understand basic arithmetics. Now these operators perform fundamental calculations. The distinctions between matrix level operations and element wise operation is one of the most important concept to grasp in MATLAB, okay. Now what is element wise operation and what is matrix level operation? You will understand this when you start using MATLAB. You will understand that if you need to multiply 4 to 6, 8 to 4 and let's say 10 to 4 and 12 to 4, this is an example of element wise multiplication, okay. Now to do matrix level operations like multiplications and addition, you need compatible matrix, okay. You will understand this in a bit. Now first of all, let's understand addition and subtraction, okay. So now here we have a 2 into 2 matrix that will look like 1 2 3 4, okay, this, and matrix B that will look like 5 6 7 8. We need to add them, okay. So we can give a command C is equal to A plus B, that will give us the result of 5 will be added to 1, okay, it will become 6, and 6 will be added to 2, it will become 8, 7 will be added to 3, it will become 10, and 8 will be added to 4, that will give us 12, okay. Similarly you can do subtraction, ठीक है. Then we have matrix multiplication versus element wise multiplication. Now again I am telling you, matrix multiplication will look like this, okay. In matrix multiplication you have compatible matrices. The rows will be multiplied by column and then addition will occur, okay. So if you provide simple abstract symbol for multiplication, it will give you matrix wise multiplication. And if you provide dot asterisk, that will give you element wise multiplication. Element wise multiplication are really easy. Like if you want to perform element wise multiplication between these two matrix, like 1 2 3 4, multiply by 5 6 7 8. So 1 will be multiplied by 5, and 2 will be multiplied by 6, and 3 will be multiplied by 7, and 4 will be multiplied by 8, and this will be the result. Okay. Now matrix wise multiplication, they are really tricky. Here we need compatible matrices, like the number of rows of first matrix need to be equal to the number of column of the second matrix. This compatibility is fulfilled by these two matrices. Okay, number of rows here are 2 rows, 1 2. Okay, and in the second matrix number of columns are 5 6 7 8, 1 2, 2 columns, 2 rows. Now this row will be multiplied by this column. Okay, so this is matrix wise. Let's complete this. 1 2 3 4. Now we are performing matrix wise multiplication. 5 6 7 8. This row will be multiplied by this column. 1 multiplied by 5 plus 2 multiplied by 7, it will give us 19. Then this row multiplied by this column. Okay, 1 multiplied by 6 plus 2 multiplied by 8. We have our first row. Then this row will be multiplied by this column. 3 multiplied by 5 plus 4 multiplied by 7. And again this row will be multiplied by this column. Okay, so this is matrix multiplication, which is really complicated. You need to understand it. If you want to do matrix multiplication, you provide asterisk. If you want element wise multiplication, you provide dot asterisk. That will give you matrix multiplication. That will look like this for this two particular matrix. Okay, moving forward. Similarly, like multiplication, division or matrix division and element wise division are also performed with the help of, if you want matrix division, you provide forward slash. If you want element wise division, which we perform generally, we perform element wise division, the command will be given by dot forward slash. Okay, now let's say if you want to do element wise division here, so these two matrix will be look like this. Two will be 10 will be divided by 2, that will give us 5. 20 will be divided by 5, that will give us 4, and it will give us 3. So 5 4 and 3 will going to be our row matrix. Okay, row vector. Then we have matrix power and element wise power. Similarly, if you want to square our matrix, we need to give this command like this. For example, our matrix is 2 4 and 5, and we want to square it. Okay, so we will provide power v dot the power symbol, which will look like this. It will give us, and it will give us 4 16 25. Okay, now arrays and matrix indexing. These symbols are fundamental for creating, assessing and modifying data structure, like our first colon symbol. Okay, the colon operator. The colon is remarkably versatile operator. It is used to create a sequence of numbers, and it is also used for powerful array indexing and slicing. Okay, like this. If you have created, if you want to create a sequence of numbers between 1 to 10, okay, or in a steps 1, then go 2 steps, that is 3, and till 9, okay, or if you want to go till 1 to 99 in 2 steps, okay. So it will create like this 1 3 5 7 till 99, okay, if you put down 99 in the last, okay. And for example, if you create a matrix, that is my matrix is in the form of like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, okay, and now you want all the elements in the second row, okay. So you give this command my matrix 2, okay, it will give you all the element in the second row, that is our 4 5 6, okay. Or if you want all the element in first column, that is 4 5 7, so you can give this command like this. Then next symbol is parenthesis, okay. It is used for two main purposes, okay. For calling a function, for example, let's say we want to display C, okay. So we will give the command of TISP display C, okay. It will call this function, and indexing into arrays or matrix, okay. It can also do indexing like A 1 and 2. Let's understand, okay. If you want third element of my vector, the parentheses are used to access the element at a specific index, okay, which is 30 here, okay. If you do indexing in Python, the third element will be 40, okay, because Python use 0 based indexing, okay. So first element start from 0, this 0 1 2 3 4 in Python, okay. Since MATLAB use 1 based indexing, so first element is 1, second 3 4 5. If you give this command my vector 3, you will have 30 here, okay. Now square brackets used for creating vectors and matrix and for combining existing ones, okay. So we can utilize square brackets for creating a vector or a matrix. For example, if we give command like this 1 2 3 packed in this square bracket, it will give us a row vector 1 2 3, okay. Or 4 semicolon 5 semicolon 6, this command give us a column vector like this 4 5 6, okay. We create column with the help of semicolon, okay. So we can utilize square bracket for creating vector, matrix and combining the existing one, okay, like this. If you combine the row vector with 7 8 9, okay, so our row vector was 1 2 3, it will create second row 7 8 9, so it will give us 2 into 3 matrix. The semicolon serve two purposes: to end a row in a matrix literal and to suppress the output of the command to the command window, okay. Like for example, if we give a variable 5, the value of 5, okay, and we put semicolon, after you press enter, this will not be displayed on the result of the in command window, okay. If you write down it like this, y is equal to 10 and press enter, the 10 will be displayed, okay. This will display the results. So this is how we can utilize semicolon for not displaying the results in the command window. Also we can also utilize it for creating different rows. Logical operators, okay, so these are our logical operators that we use in loops, okay. If you want to tell MATLAB that A is equal to B, then we use two equal to signs, okay. If you want to tell MATLAB that A is not equal to B, then we will use this symbol, okay. If you want to tell that A is greater than B, then we use greater than symbol, or less than symbol if you want to tell the opposite. And if you want to tell that this thing is either greater than or equal to, then we will use this symbol and opposite for this symbol, okay. So these are our logical operators. We will understand it by using them. Now and or operators, okay. So you can also tell MATLAB that two conditions need to be true, then only you will provide the true answer, okay. For example, if you say that A, our first condition is true, second condition is true, third condition is false, okay. For B, first condition is true, second condition is false, and third condition is false. Now C need to be only true if both are true, okay. So you will give command C is equal to A and B, okay. So A and B, meaning that our AND operator will check if both the conditions are true or not. Okay, here A is also true, B is also true, so it will give us 1. Okay, A is true but B is false, so both conditions need to be true, so it will give us 0. Both conditions are false, it will give us 0. Okay, so this will be the result. Okay, and if you want to use OR operator with the help of this symbol, you are telling MATLAB that one condition need to be true, at least one condition need to be true. Okay, so if you say D is equal to A or B, either A is true or B is true. Okay, so here A is true, B is true, the condition is fulfilling here, 1 is true, so it will give us 1. A is true, B is false, but either one need to be true. A is true, so it will give us 1. Both are false, it will give us 0. Okay, so this will be the end result for D. Okay, so this is how we utilize and or logical operators. Specific symbols. Okay, percentage we utilize for comments. Okay, any text or line following a percent is ignored by MATLAB. This is essential for writing code that is easy for humans to read and understand. Transpose operator. Okay, so the transpose operator can do like convert your rows to column and column to rows. Okay, like this 1 2 3. So this is our first row, and 4 5 6 4 5 6, this is our second row. If you say you give this command that A transpose, okay, like this, it will convert rows into column and column into rows, like this 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, there are some essential built-in functions in the MATLAB, like display function. Okay, now you can also create a function in MATLAB. There are loads of inbuilt functions that you need to learn. Okay, so first function we need to learn is display function. Okay, with the help of this function you can display anything, print anything like this. You want to print hello world. Okay, so you say message is equal to hello world, and you need to put them into quoting marks because it is a string. Please remember this, string variable storing a sentence. Okay, कोई भी string अगर आप use कर रहे हो तो you have to put them into quotation marks like this, or double quotation you can also use. Okay, now size and length functions. So they will tell you the size of a particular variable. Okay, like for example m is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, if you put size of m, okay, size of m, it will give us 2 into 3. Okay, because it is a 2 into 3 matrix. And length, okay, if you want the length of first row, okay, so we can use indexing here and to get the first row. Length will tell you how long your first row is, so it will give us length of 3. Okay, zeros, if you want to create a matrix of zeros, you give the function of zeros. Ones, if you want to create a matrix of all the 1 in it, okay, you give the command of ones. Okay, like this, ones 2 into 2, so it will create a matrix of 2 into 2 ones matrix. Okay, it will create a 2 into 3 matrix of zeros. Okay, a random matrix of 1 into 4, 1 2 3 4. A row vector is going to be of a random numbers that are between 0 to 1. Okay, please remember this. Random function will also create 0 to 1 unless you specify you want to create a random matrix between these two numbers, let's say 1 to 10 or 10 to 100. Okay, then rand n will give you a random number that are normally distributed like this. Okay, so yeah, these are the functions that we can use in MATLAB. And then we have some statistical functions as well. For example, sum and mean. If you give 50 and 20, you want sum of all this, so you give sum my data, it will give us 40 45. Okay, or if you want mean of this data, which is going to be 15, you can give mean command, okay, which is 15 here.